Simmers, we need to talk about this new update that has sent the Sims 4 game into a spiral. For my mod users, it has broken the game. If you don't play with mods, then you're probably, it could be going okay. I don't know. I just know that the Sims 4 is broken and we need to talk about it on this week's episode of the Simmers Digest. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to press that subscribe button down below. Without further ado, let's get into it. As we all know, on August 19th, Tuesday, we got an update that brought in some new features. We knew we were getting this update because of the summer roadmap that said that on August 19th, we'd be getting a base game update. Now, I want to go over what we got again, so for those that might not exactly know or might be confused on where the issues are lying, it is certainly not with the skin details that we got. It is with this pack selection that has caused the game to go into a spiral. It's like watching a crash and you can't help it, because right now The Sims is going through it right now, and I feel for them. But the major bug right now is this pack selector. Now, as someone who uses the Sims 4 Mod Manager by Game Time Dev, personally, I don't feel a reason to have a pack selection for The Sims, but someone brought up on my TikTok page, and I thought this was quite interesting, is that there will come a point in the Sims 4 game where we have too many packs and the game will not be able to probably load all the packs at once, depending on the computer that you're running. So their working theory was maybe The Sims added the pack selection because there will be a time where you are going to have to select which packs you are going to be using and not using in order to play the game. Because, you know, think about it. I think we have like close to like 90 packs in The Sims, considering all, you know, kits, stuff packs, game packs, expansion packs, you name it. You know, even the XDX drops and little, you know, events here and there, it's adding stuff into the game. So whether that is, you know, a correct theory or just like a working theory, it is also a good thing to note that maybe that is why they added it in there. I do think it is cool though, because in a way, if you have the pack selection, as you can see right here, you can choose what packs you want to play with. But I've also heard that Simmers are having a problem getting this thing to work because it's not letting you use it. So we need to talk about the state of mods, and that is where we come here. As of today, it is August 22nd today. This has been a nightmare of an update, and I haven't been really able to play The Sims because the mods are broken. Some of them are working now. Majority of them are broken. Let's just take a look at this so you guys can see, you know, what's happening to make sure that your game stays safe. So after the new Sims 4 update, I did not think the mods were going to break this time. I even said, I don't think the mods are going to break, and they broke. So I might have jinxed it. I'm sorry, guys. But instead of the excitement of these new, you know, updates coming out, you know, we got the ailment fix. We got some more skin details, which was a really cool feature. I loved that part of the new base game update. And then we had the pack selector, which I'm kind of iffy on, and as of right now, I'm not too happy about it because it's causing all these issues. But while the updates are meant to improve the game and bring fresh content, more often than not, they end up introducing new glitches. I say my running joke is every time there's a bug fix and update, they're adding like 20 more bugs into the game, and it ends up breaking existing features and even causing like long-term bugs, which I feel like this is going to be the case. So this is obviously especially true for players who play with mods. As someone who literally runs a mod, you know, Sims 4 channel, videos and stuff that I am bringing to you guys are mods, and I can't bring that to you if the game won't even work. So I just wanted to warn you guys about what's going on and not necessarily trash on the Sims, but it's getting to a point where they can't even get an update out without breaking the game. So it says in this post on Sims Community, highly recommend, you know, checking them out. But it says that they'll take a closer look at the current state after the latest mod. So this is the table of contents. They'll go through, you know, popular mods that are confirmed to be broken, the types of mods that tend to be hit the hardest, and what you should do before diving back into your game. I think as Simmers, we should probably take the weekend off. But here's a table of contents. So we'll go through all of this, so you guys just sit tight. I'll read it to you like we're back in elementary school. So you're probably wondering, why do mods break after, you know, an update? And that is because, you know, they have code changes within the games inner workings. So even if it's just a small tweak, since the game and its mods rely heavily on the game code to function, even the tiniest, adjustments can throw off mods and need that update to match with the game's inner code changes. That's why I always say be patient with your mod creators, okay? Because they're, running on fumes probably with all these updates and having to fix it. So that's why my biggest thing is, show respect for your mod creators, be patient with them. They're working their hardest to get these mods back out, but they don't know exactly what the Sims are going to change in their inner codes. So that's why they break. So again, not mad at the mod creators. They have no say over this. It's mainly the Sims that, how is it that every time there's an update, it breaks everything? So sometimes it can be major, and sometimes it's just a little hiccup, and by the end of the day, you're back to it. And other times, it can just completely break the mod, crashing your game or making features disappear altogether. Big gameplay changing mods such as UI cheats and, MC Command Center typically hit the hardest. UI cheats, I understand, they are a UI mod. A user interface. That's what it stands for. And so in The Sims, they changed the user interface. They gave us that pack selection as well as, new ailment feature, button. So it did break UI cheats for some. It says for some, not everyone, because UI cheats is still working for me. Thank you. Anyways. Sometimes MC Command Center is good. Like for me, it still works. And then while smaller mods such as cast items or simple tweaks might just be fine because they're not using a lot of code. Like UI cheats is using probably a lot of those inner game codes as well as MC Command Center. But anyways, moving down to UI cheats, the last update for UI cheats was July 2nd, 2025, ahead of the Enchanted by Nature release. So, which means the current patch has unfortunately left the mod broken for now, as well as, and a lot of main menu and loading screens are broken as well. So I would remove your main menus, remove your loading screens, and see if the game works. In my game right now, I'm running MC Command Center and UI cheats because those are the main things that are working right now. But going back, I don't want to take forever talking about this. So the broken and updated Sims 4 mods and custom content with this patch of 1.117. We know August 19th has once again, we know this, we've covered it, has sent shockwaves through the modding community within The Sims. Almost every major game update, many Sims 4 mods and custom content have either stopped working, causing last exception errors, also LEs, or broken world loading. Anyways, moving on to newly broken or obsolete mods. So they've got a list here for you guys. So it's a Deep Indigo, a Remidas, or something like that, the High School More Classmates, Astro Blue, Carl, and then Vicky Sims, the trait packs, and then Zodiac Signs, Random Social. So you guys can go through this. I'm going to point out the major ones, but the known issues are that Lot 51 core library is broken, XML injector is not compatible with the new pack selection feature. These are two big mods right here. A lot of mods run off of Lot 51 core library, and about every single mod, I would say, runs off of XML injector. So when these two mods break, you just close out the Sims 4 game and don't play with it until these mods get updated. Also, the Zerboost Investigations is not compatible with better exceptions. These are an updated game mods and tools. This is A through Z. So you guys can go through this. I'll make sure to link this page in the video. But basically, it lets you guys know what mods are broken or what mods have gotten updated and the tools that you probably, use in The Sims 4. Updated, create a sim. They've got one thing here. And then mods cleared for patch. MC Command Center again working. I guess UI cheats has gotten that compatible, clearance, but some people might still be having issues with it. I don't know. Base Metal Universal Venue List, and then Little Miss Sam, Lumpino, Missy, Hissy, Amethyst, Lilac, Sepzid, Zolf, and others. I also want to point out Panda Sama has gotten cleared. All of her mods were fine. But important notes, mods relying on, again, like I said earlier, Lot 51 core library and XML injector are not compatible with the pack checklist features. So therefore, you will probably be having a lot of issues until these mods get updated. The Sims 4 pack disabler feature can get very slow. So beware, the latest, official feature introduced with this that sent everything into orbit. If your Sims 4 game contains a lot of installed pack/kits when toggling activated DLC. Might take a lot longer than usual. A new official workaround shared by EA community manager EAcade can help you get rid of the slow loading times when applying new packs. So if you see the error message game data is still loading, please wait. You can resolve this by closing The Sims 4, then deleting the user settings. Oh my god, that is a lot. That is a lot. I don't think I'm going to be using the pack selector. I don't think I'm going to be using the pack selector for a little bit. I feel like it's a lot easier with the Sims 4 mod manager by Game Time Dev. And then we also have final thoughts. This is my feeling right now. I don't really think I need to speak much about this anymore because I feel like I've been rambling about this for a lot. But yeah, this is how I'm feeling right now. Just chaos everywhere. And then to brighten up maybe your day just a little bit, to get a kind of look into the next 2025 roadmap. This is a leak, so I just want to say it right now. It's a leak. I don't know if any of this is true, but the Sims community did, speak on it. So for those wondering, what are you talking about? There's a new leak for The Sims 4 Adventure Awaits expansion pack and new 2025 roadmap. As you guys know, in my book, the summer roadmap has concluded. We got the base game update, and that was the last thing on that list. So now we are looking ahead to September to December 2025 roadmap. So it seems that a new the Sims 4 roadmap has been leaked online. We love leaks, don't we? Including the next expansion pack launching early October. I'm actually not really surprised by that because Life and Death came out in October last year. So if they're going to do 3 expansion packs, which is what they seem to be doing now, is just a ton of expansion packs, they would probably do it in October. So last night, a Twitter user replied to our tweet about the latest Sims 4 patch with a mysterious Adventure Awaits tweet. We had to look a little deeper into it. Not me, but their team. And it seems that The Sims 4 Adventure Awaits is the name of the next expansion pack. Plus, it seems that the next Sims 4 roadmap for the game, lasting from September to December 2025, has already been leaked in full by this user. So we're going to go down. On X has shared a series of tweets, okay? So it says the next roadmap, we know it, September to December, will be released next Tuesday. This roadmap includes an expansion pack, Adventure Awaits, which will be released on the October 2nd. It's reversed. I think it's the European way to do it. The rest are kits until December, along with another in-game mission. The launch trailer will be released September 4th. So it says we don't know much about the expansion pack themed contents, but so far the name of the pack sounds familiar with the speculation we heard in late June 2025. So this is a little bit of a review about it. The next expansion after Fairies is the most expensive expansion pack in the history of the franchise that doesn't add a new pet or life stage because of how long it was in development for. Now I'm curious, and I'm also scared. But I have been told this is largely due to inflation, as for the last few years it cost Maxis more money now. So are they changing the price of the expansion pack? Is it going to be more than $40? Because that is a bit scary. But basically, it takes more money for them to develop a single expansion than it did to develop The Sims Medieval, which was an entire spin-off, if we remember that. It's a vacation pack with a twist that will allow you to customize and create vacations beyond what Outdoor Retreat and Jungle Adventure can do. I did want a vacation pack, I'm not gonna lie. I've been wanting another one for a while. If you guys have followed me for a while, you already know what I'm gonna say. I want an Oceanic World, and I want one now. I wanted one yesterday. I wanted one in the summer, and we got Fairies, which is fine. I'll take Fairies. But I wanted the Oceanic World, so I better get another one. Please. Please. So anyways, there will be a big focus on family vacations, as the existing vacation packs are more focused on adult gameplay. EA are expecting the expansion to sell over 7 to 10 million copies within the first year, because they know the themes within the pack are highly requested and that packs with similar focuses have achieved similar success. So the marketing team is already coming up with ideas. So going down to the roadmap leak for September to December, I'm going to go through this really quickly because I don't want to repeat myself too much. But September 4th, we get the EP reveal. Then September 10th, we get the EP gameplay trailer. September 23rd, we get the new Sims 4 event and the base game update. Hopefully that doesn't break the game. October 2nd, we get the EP launch, and then on the 9th of October, we get the new autumn apparel kit. November 4th, we get the new Sims 4 event ends. They'll probably extend that to the December 4th, and then the base game update. November 6th, we'll get the new Sims 4 creator kits. December 2nd, we get another base game update. And then December 4th, we get the Sims 4 kits as well. And this will probably be when that event ends, because we know they extend them. And so if the leak is correct, this is what we're looking at. Honestly, it is kind of a more filled roadmap than the last one we had. The summer roadmap, I'm not gonna lie, felt a little bland. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it felt a little bland for me because we literally only got the Enchanted by Nature, pack, and not really many kits from The Sims. And then we got the creator kits, on yesterday. But that wasn't included in the roadmap. Typically, they don't include the creator kits in the roadmap. They'll just say kits, and then the creator kits are kind of just like, announced when they come out, if that makes sense. Anyways, so let me know what your thoughts are down below. What do you think of the new leaked roadmap? I don't want to speculate and be like, this is it, but I will probably say this is it, because a lot of times those leaks are correct. Anyways, let me know about the mod situation. What are you dealing with? And definitely keep me posted. If I said something wrong, please let me know, because these mods are getting updated every hour. I feel like there's a new, status on these mods. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Simmers Digest. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Please hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. And happy simming, and I will see you all later.